Good morning. Actually, it's almost afternoon. Welcome back. It's East Coast Frank. We are added again today. So today has been a bit of a cluster already. My truck was getting worked on. So I was doing a lot of riding around with a bunch of other people because I had no wheels. Anyway, we looked at some sites, did some things. Now I'm out checking on the boys in Lakeside. They're doing some asphalt grading at Nova Scotia Power for Miller to come in and do some paving in the back with their spreader. So we're just gonna pop in and see how they're doing. Steve is out here with a lot of the great guys we got doing some prep work. So let's see what we get into out here. Are they bringing it right out to here? So they're doing okay. They're working along. I just was talking to Gary and Steve there. And we're going to add one more spot around that manhole. There's a raised manhole there. It's probably about 4 inches higher than gravel. So talk to the client and they're going to add it to the paver scope. We're going to prep it just so that we can make sure that when we plow this winter we don't clean the top of that off, because why it's sitting that high I have no idea. Anyway, they will prep it for asphalt and hopefully the Miller crew or the Dexters, whoever's there to do the work, the paving, can get it done. So we're heading back to the office again now. We'll see what the rest of today brings. Well, just out at Lakeside now, seeing how the paving finished up. Looks good. We're gonna have to keep an eye on the lip here when we're plowing, but other than that, looks pretty good. Yeah, it looks pretty good. The only thing I'm still not sure about is this friggin' oil water separator. Got them to pave around it, but it still seems like it's awful high. I don't know, I guess maybe that's the design so that nothing gets in there, but we're gonna have to be really careful. Really careful not to clip that with the loader. Because the loader will grab that lip and rip that all apart. Anyway, it is what it is. I guess it's just one more obstacle for this winter in an already obstacle-filled yard. But yeah, we'll see. It's all we can do. Good morning. It is Friday, December 23rd, and it is the last day before break. And today we have a nice little job to end off the week. which I'm not going to complain about, and I'm hoping the boys aren't either. We're putting in some parking lot barriers at Cavalier School here in Lower Sackville. The school board called me there a couple weeks ago and said that they have some issues here in the winter with cars sliding off the edge of the parking lot when it's slippery. So they wanted me to price up some barriers and do this one length of parking lot and pin them in just to keep from having more incidents this winter. School is out. School was out on Wednesday, so today is a perfect day. There's nobody here. It's just us. So the boys have them, they're offloading them off the 1-ton now, and then they're gonna drill and pin and get this one buttoned up for us, and hopefully appease the school board and the residents so that they don't go down over the bank, because it is quite a steep bank. It's kind of surprising that people actually do it, but because it is quite a large parking lot, but it is what it is. So we're here today to do that, and we're just going to hang out with these boys a little bit and see how it goes. So they're doing good. They're doing really good, actually. So I'm going to leave them to it. They're going to keep going. To them in and hopefully beat this heavy rain that's coming. It's starting to sprinkle a little now, so we'll get out of their way, let them do their thing, and yeah, see what else today brings. It's Friday, so I'm gonna head down and look at another job right now before it starts raining too hard. A little drainage job down in Heron Cove. So we'll go do that and see where we end up after that one. Yeah, so we're gonna leave them do their thing. Those two are really good. They're actually, so they set up, I asked them to set up a string line, but they set up the string line, they're using it, so I'm happy about that, and they're measuring in between the lines. So, no, they're doing a good job. They're taking their time, they care. I like those two, Jordan and Ashton. They're a good team. So, we will see you down in Heron Cove. Hopefully it doesn't start pouring. We got some heavy rain and storms coming today and tonight, tomorrow. So, yeah. Batten down the hatches, boys. She's going to get nasty in the Maritimes. Well, that didn't take long. In a matter of minutes now, it's raining. It's pretty crappy out. So I guess the storm is here now. I thought it wasn't going to be until lunchtime, but it's arrived early. Yay! I just said to Ashton, I just texted him and told him if they can't get them all pinned, at least get them all set so we don't got to take the skid steer back up there. But I'm still continuing my way down to Heron Cove, so hopefully this rain hasn't made its way to Sackville yet, and they're still working away, but we will see. Hey! Looking to run a new drain. Right down into here. Oh my, it is cold and wet. Just had a look at that for this guy. So he's got a drain that comes out with his rain leaders and stuff, and a sub pump that goes into the ditch. But the 4-inch line has become clogged with debris. So I guess we had cambered it here last week or whatever, had a look at it. And it is definitely clogged or crushed, one of the two. It's just 4-inch big O pipe, so I mean it's no surprise, especially running in the driveway there. It's a lot of bedrock here, so I just told him I would suggest upgrading it to maybe an STR or something solid that can handle a little bit of weight. Redig it, upsize it to a 6-inch just because of the flow. So he's got a sub pump, 2 rain leaders, and a gray water, he says, running into it. So it's a fair amount of flow. So you'd want to make sure that all those 4-inch lines connecting into that main line, which is also 4-inch, can handle that amount of flow. So Perhaps upgrading to a 6 is a wise move, so that's what I'll quote. And we will go from there. So it is nasty. I'm freezing. I was shivering that whole time. It is cold. It is very, very cold. Very rainy. It's turning into a miserable Friday. Anyway, we are going to head back to the yard, take that information, get a quote off to this guy right away, just because it's a nice, easy little one. And we'll go from there.
Merry Christmas from Dean R. Kelly.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, the bumblebee. There's more stuff in there. You go, kid. Oh, that's a good burp. That's a good burp.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Shovels. Shovels. Oh, yum, 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 yum. He's like, I don't really know what you want me to do.
Yo.
He's like, can I chew on it? Look at her. Look at the little bumblebee cup just for Sophia. Little bumblebee bowl. A little bumblebee set just for Sophia. Yeah, yum, 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 yum.
Those are
There you go.